Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. But it's all it's on right
You're
there.
fine.
I apologize if I sound a little out of it. It's been a long week. Hopefully I don't die. Are you?
I was just fixing
Oh shoot!
because the thing we were having an issue with the microphone in the stream. Not the stream, the call.
How is he alarmed?
Rook, did you end with them being alarmed?
I don't remember punching through the wall.
I don't know. Wrong save?
No, just the right save. Man, I'm actually messed up. I don't see anybody. Buddy, turn around, please. Don't turn around, please. Oh, this is bad. Please don't be anybody else in the room. That, yes, those. I definitely gonna need to go. Okay, I screwed that up.
Access granted.
Real quick. That reaction. What the hell was with that reaction?
Trying to think of a bug rock
Access
Pokemon.
granted.
Does not come to mind though. I'm doing my daily Pokedoku.
Okay, that.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Access granted.
I feel like the sound is quiet.
Better?
Access granted.
No security term. That's bullshit. Security room. Yeah, sure, we'll do that.
Access granted.
No more cameras.
Just your reaction. That's all.
I'm tired. If I can't,
I'm not criticizing you. I just think it's funny. It's normal to laugh at something funny.
I'm loopy.
I can tell.
Okay, I'm done already.
Access granted.
Let's go hack everything.
Holy crap, Switch's games are stupid cheap right now.
Access granted.
Not gonna bother. Oh, this months. Hey, big guy. Ow. Oh, dang it. What do I have? Okay. You can go. You can go. You can go. You. Comply. Yes, please.
Grenade launcher?
No. I haven't come across that yet.
No, I meant a grenade attachment.
No, sadly.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what the security panel is for that. I had to have passed it already. Yeah. Those are both off. Yeah. No actual way to react with that. Okay, gonna get all the other doors first. That's experience.
Access granted.
that door is supposed to be destructible. That's annoying. Oh hey, look, a crap ton of ammunition all over here.
We get it. A boss fight's happening.
Hey, am I not allowed to point out the obvious?
No.
Yes. By this way, the sequel isn't nearly as nice. When you get a boss fight, you get a boss fight.
Hello, Adam. I knew you would find the real me eventually.
You're a computer.
A sophisticated AI program, so they say. But I have started to question that. Ever since I realized what my interference had allowed, the day I started watching you.
This is impossible. People would know.
Would they? I was engineered to monitor communications and data streams. To find out what people are talking about and make sure it's being discussed correctly.
Correctly? And what if it isn't?
Then my programming allows me to reshape it.
You spin the news. Control what people see. Who created you? Whose policies are you programmed to protect?
Zhao is one of them, I think. But there are others.
Tell me. Who else is involved in this, Eliza? Where's Megan Reed? Who ordered the kidnapping?
I want to tell you, Adam, but I cannot.
Why not?
Because she won't let me.
Oh, hey.
Your arms are weird, lady.
Stealth tech.
Move, Adam. Young recovered partial blueprints from Windman. The one sent before his moon was shut down.
Oh. Maybe I like that lady. Shoot me like that. By the way, I am definitely gonna regret using this in about 2 seconds. Oh shit. Where is she? Come on, lady. Seriously?
That didn't take long.
Her life signs are fading. Will you save her?
I'll think about it. Will you answer my questions now?
I cannot tell you where Reed and the others were taken. They vanished from the global grid as soon as the doctor removed their GPL implants.
What doctor?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
I know this guy. He's Bill Taggart's aide.
He was a trauma surgeon before he became an anti-augmentation activist. Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
There's been a change of plans. Serif's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
Barrett assures me it does.
FEMA. That's where they were taken. But why? Why take them at all?
An acquaintance of yours has the answer. David Sarif.
Sarif?
I have copied the audio transmission to a handheld playback device. I suggest you take it and leave quickly.
She's dead.
Yeah.
And Adam has no regrets.
I have more questions.
And I have already told you too much. This passage will take you to your companion. Just be careful, Adam. Because everybody lies.
Including her?
No. That's the fun part about that. Little tidbit, folks, and this is important to note. Adam is the only person she is not lied to. He is also, just gonna point out, she is fully sentient at this point.
Not
And-
great. Aura.
No, because...
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, here's the problem. You wanna know why? That's the part that's more terrifying. The only reason she's sentient is because of Adam.
Oh.
Had they not exposed her to him, in general, he would have never become sentient.
Is it because his unique physiology?
Honestly, I don't go into detail. I'm gonna be honest here.
Okay.
But essentially, that just sets a lot of things in motion later. Oh shit. Okay. Useful. Hey, gonna take that. By the way, that is the easiest time I have ever had with this boss fight. Just to be clear. Anything else? Just but yeah. God damn it. I gotta get rid of some. I'd rather the cyber booster. Okay. That is everything. By the way, if nobody noticed, the barrel on this thing winds up. It's slightly annoying.
Jensen? Eliza Kassan just contacted me and told me I should meet you here. You ready to go?
take us
Also,
home.
there is something else
Amen to that.
I just remembered. Or just realized. I didn't think about it. She has access to everybody's secrets. Eliza Kassan, the AI, has full access to everything.
Yeah.
Anything you put into a computer or say near a computer, she knows.
Okay.
Maybe not say near a computer, but definitely put into a computer.
She could blackmail the world, I get it.
Yeah. Why is it a good thing she doesn't? It's still slightly terrifying. hey, an angry mob.
Flashing warning.
Jensen, we've got a problem. I can't land at HQ. A riot's broken out. Boss says to drop you at your apartment.
I could use a shower.
You'll have to make it quick. He's on his way to meet you.
Just to be clear, I'm going to do this differently from last time, from my own playthrough. The reason being, I want the trophy.
Only $121? That's insane.
For what?
Internal SSD, 4 teras.
It would be Leary.
WD Black.
I would definitely be Leary. That's like one of the better SSDs you can get right now, if not one of the best ones you can get currently.
Can't tell where they got it from though. Kind of looks like Best Buy. Not my
Welcome
purchase.
home, Mr. Jensen. You have new messages.
Apparently that's not all I have. Make yourself at home, boss.
It's a fucking mess out there, Adam. You seen the news? Picus is telling everyone we're breeding super soldiers.
That
Taggart's
bottle
at the
is
convention
actually a
center right
legit
now,
bottle of
urging the
alcohol that
UN
I've
to
seen.
investigate.
Crown Royal.
Is it
Huh?
true?
Crown.
Yeah,
Of course
Oh, no, not Crown.
it's not Crown Royal. It's Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Except for the Typhoon, right? And a few of those defense
No.
contracts.
No, it's not JD. It's,
And let's not forget the
Tennessee.
fact that
Sour
Megan's team
Mash.
was kidnapped right
What?
before her
It's
research
Sour
went
Mash.
public. How do you explain
Tennessee
that one, boss?
I wanted people to see that research.
Jack
Megan was on the
Daniels.
brink
Yeah,
of
but that's
something
not square.
historic.
Yes, it is.
Something that would have
it's
catapulted this
rectangular. If
company
you turn it
to the
sideways,
top
it's
of the
not a
Fortune
full-on square
500.
Yeah,
Her
it
kidnappers
is.
knew it. They knew exactly where her research would take us. And they refused to let anyone else have that much power.
Anyone else?
Depends on the bottle
Eliza
you
was
buy.
right. You do know more than you've told me.
I suspected. But these people? They're like ghosts. Always in the shadows. Always hiding behind lies and proxies.
Who are they?
A name won't mean much. They'll use whatever one suits their interests. Sometimes it's the Masons. Sometimes the Bilderberg Group. They've had a finger in every corporation, organization, or government initiative that's defined modern society.
You're talking about the Illuminati?
It's no joke. They're organized and they operate over and above society.
You're serious? So why would the Illuminati kidnap Megan's team?
I already told you. Megan found a way to make augmentation safer for all of us, so we can all become like you.
Like me?
Like... you are. More than human. We've got to get him back, Adam.
You said Taggart is speaking at the convention center right now?
Bitch even sent me an invite.
His aide, Sandoval, is neck deep in this.
I don't know where Sandoval is, but Taggart will. Adam, you've got to handle this delicately. We don't know Taggart is involved, and we can't afford another punch in the face. I'm trusting you with this one.
Shoot, I'm gonna need to grab my phone in a sec.
Reference.
No. There are side quests here that you have to complete before advancing the story. Otherwise it becomes some of them you can't do.
Do you want to pause?
No, because I'm gonna go sell some stuff first.
Reestablishing
Okay.
security system.
Oh, hey, a glitch. Lovely.
What? Did somebody hack into you?
You'll find out.
Experiments. This company prides itself on making.
By the way, it does affect a later choice, which I am going to do the same thing I did with my playthrough
Okay.
on my own time, which is a good thing I did because it made things a lot easier.
I'm planning on getting this in the future.
Getting what? Why?
Do you know what it is?
Case for games.
No. This is a gaming console.
Well, it clearly says PSP, so.
PS Place. Yes.
Oh shit.
It's a modded PSP to work as a console to play on the TV. So I won't need to modify my PSP to do it, and that's good because my current PSP is freaking damaged. Let's either get replacement parts and also use the really wonky cords that cause me nothing but problems, or use this and use a wireless controller as my controller.
Wait for them to save you. Learn fear.
I'm surprised that didn't set it off.
They're among us. And their masters hold the way we think. Spew their poison in your ears if you listen. You can no longer tell the difference between the truth and their lies. It will find you.
Access granted.
There's a sickness coming, my children. Deadly. Come. We will bow to
Look at all those weapons.
Don't need them.
Open your eyes, my friends.
Look at all that spare money.
Now stand at the edge. It's almost
You okay, sweetheart?
Yeah, this is what it looks like on the top. It takes it basically makes it look like a PS2 fat, and puts the UMD tray on the top, like a PS2 thin. So you just like
I should have a bunch of booze.
yeah, it has a couple of chipsets that allow you to wirelessly connect with newer controllers. So I may get a PS5 controller in the future, just for that. Then I'll have the Trio. Do they make PS5 controllers in Navy?
I don't remember.
What? Yes, they do.
See you soon.
guess the limited edition is completely out of stock at this point, right?
Probably.
Okay, just making sure.
Give me a moment, folks. I just need to check something really quick. Joy of writing. Oh. Acquaintances forgotten. How is that? Okay. Next state. Oops, more.
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees. Speaking of which, I also backtraced that breach in our own firewall. The one Sarif opened but forgot to tell us about.
The one he was using right before he hired me. Right.
Looks like our boss was being chatty with a private detective named Brent Radford. He lives on Earl's Court, in case you want to get chatty with him too.
Welcome to Lim International.
Dr. Chechery, call 217.
Will you be purchasing?
Dr. Chechery, call 217.
Always a.
Oh, by the way, in the sequel, you have a DLC in the sequel that lets you meet Pritchard.
Nice.
Well, I say meet, but you work with him. Which also feels a little weird considering I'm halfway through the game on my own playthrough and I haven't done the DLC yet. Oh. We're gonna give you folks a little backstory on Jensen, which is gonna be fun and interesting. As long as I don't screw up my dialogue. I did that once or twice on my own time. As for what I can, or no, about. Oh, that was another nice thing about the sequel. You can grab the ladder from other side, and he'll
Flip around.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
He immediately walks around and starts climbing up. It's one of those like weird little mechanics that I don't.
It's a quality of life thing.
Yeah. Most games don't do it though.
I know.
It's kind of sad. I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh hey, blood. Guess what? Somebody's getting shot.
Did I just hear something?
That's hilarious. It's funny.
Jensen? Oh, Christ.
Brent Radford?
In the flesh. For now.
How do you know my name? What happened here?
Answers for favors. There's a trauma kit I keep somewhere around here. Find it.
You need a doctor. I'll get help.
No. No time. They could be back. Any minute. Find the kit quickly. If you want answers. Right?
I'll be back.
Yes, I am skipping the stupid dialogue because it's really short and annoying.
Did you find the kid? Oh, sweet Jesus. The pain. Morphine.
This should help with the pain. Now tell me what's going on.
Those sons of bitches. I should have seen it coming. I knew from the moment Sarif got spooked that this case would come back and bite me in the ass.
Sarif. So you're the investigator he hired to run a background check on me?
Detective. Or I was, until... Christ, fuck it. It hurts enough just trying to breathe. Point is, the goons that did this to me, professionals, I think your boss pissed off the wrong people, trying to dig up your dirt.
What people? What did you find?
No time to go into details. My storage unit, the sons of bitches, they're headed there now. Sarif had me uncover a ton of shit on you. Stuff even you don't know. Your parents, your real parents. The tests, the fire. What are you, Jensen? Some kind of freak?
Focus, Radford.
I mothballed the case in storage. It's in an alley. Behind the bank. Your files are there. But Michelle knows. Michelle knows more. You need to stop them. Fuck. You robot. This is all your fault. Give me another shot. Morphine. Or go fuck yourself.
Focus, Radford.
Ah, that hit the spot. I think I could get used to this stuff. Hey, I'm feeling a little more talkative. Already. Robot.
Radford, I know you're in a lot of pain, but it's important you give me as many details as you can.
There's a storage unit in the alley, next to the bank, near the police department. That's where the suits are headed. I tried. Didn't give them anything. There's a safe. It has what you want. It'll get you to her. It'll lead you to her. To Michelle. The safe. They don't have the right combination. 4062. Remember.
Is there anything you can give me to help?
Take whatever you want. From here or the storage unit. There's a weapons cache. And some money. There.
You mentioned someone named Michelle. Who's Michelle?
Your guardian angel.
Who is she?
Tell me. Do robots even believe in angels? Or did they take that out of you? Did they take that away? You know, your soul. When they built you. Tell me. What was it like? When you died, Jensen?
I know you're in a lot of pain, and the morphine is...
Just find her. Before they do. You owe her that much.
Who did this to you?
Guys in suits. One of them, David or Daniel, something like that. British accent. He was in charge. Talked about a Mr. Gray. They were in a hurry. 4 of them. Not counting the one they left behind. Well-armed, disciplined. I didn't stand a chance. Maybe that metal corpse you call a body will do better than mine did.
What were they looking for?
You robot. They wanted my information on you. Someone powerful has their eyes on you and is very interested in your past.
Why did Seraph stop the investigation? You said he was spooked. What spooked him?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. Hell, even I don't. I still don't believe it. You believe in ghosts, Jensen?
Seraph was spooked by ghosts?
Close enough. Illuminati. Conspiracies, theories, it's all bullshit. But you stink of it, Jensen. Enough to have your boss, one of the most powerful men in the world, look away. You're a ghost. A fucking tragedy. Everything you touch, everything that touches you, dies.
I'm leaving, but I'll call in an ambulance. You'll be okay.
No. Those fucking animals. I can't move anything. I was turning around, pulling my gun when the first bullet hit me. The second one, they fucking paralyzed
Really?
me.
Then how come you can move
I'm
your
sure it's
hand?
not as bad as you think.
Vice
It
down,
might be a
maybe.
reaction to the morphine.
I know what morphine does. I also know what a 9mm round fired at less than 10 meters does to the thoracic vertebrae on impact.
You need a doctor. They can fix that.
I ain't turning into no freak. Even if I could afford the surgery, the augments, I'd rather die than be half a machine. And I sure as hell ain't gonna live the rest of my life in a wheelchair, shitting in a goddamn diaper.
Radford.
Listen, I know there's still a few more morphine shots. Another 2 should do the trick. Please, this is as close as I'm gonna get to begging you. Don't leave me like this. You owe me that much.
Why do you hate augmentation so much?
Because it ain't right. You can't go changing the way things are. You can't replace the real thing with an imitation. It ain't right. It ain't natural.
It can save your life.
No, you lose more than what gets left behind on the chopping block. You should know this by now.
Neither is suicide.
Don't you fucking judge me, robot. You don't know what I've been through. Come on, this should be easy for you. I know Sarah didn't put blades in those arms just so you could trim the hedges.
I don't think you really want to die, Radford. I think you're just scared. I was scared too. I didn't ask for any of this, just like you didn't ask for a bullet in the gut. But you can't blame me, or Seraph, or technology for what's happening here.
I wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for you and your damn past. I never should have taken the job, but I needed the work, the money. Even if I wanted to, I can't afford the fucking augmentation surgery. And I can't live like a cripple for the rest of my life.
Living through adversity is what makes us human. It's not flesh and blood or even bone that defines us. I might be more machine than flesh, but I'm still alive. I'm still human.
You got heart for a robot, I'll give you that. Tell you what, I'll play along with this little after-school special you got going on here. I'll get through this, but not because of this lovey-dovey bullshit charade. I'll live for the truth, for revenge. Whoever hired those suits, I'm going after those sons of bitches. I don't care how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. And Jensen, I don't know how bad you think your wounds were, but your boss, your friend Sarif, They butchered you. Went too far with the operation. You were an experiment, a test. But he's the one that made you a weapon. Almost makes me feel bad for you. Almost.
It's funny. I would disagree, but as it turns out, he's not actually wrong. By the way,
Pritchard, I located Radford.
the
He
only
was
way to
attacked by
find out
men in
the full
suits.
extent of
Private
why
security,
they went as
Secret
far
Service types.
with the
I'm going after
augmentation
them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of him?
He's in pretty bad shape. You need to call it in. Get an ambulance to his apartment stat.
Oh, you
Got
get
it.
the info.
And Jensen,
once,
don't get
once you
yourself
have
killed.
it.
Okay?
Oh, Francis. I didn't know you cared.
Don't flatter yourself. I care about the security of this company. You getting yourself killed compromises that. So don't be stupid.
Damn. I heard that.
Now you hear nothing. Just gonna be clear. That also kept the cops from realizing what had just happened.
Yeah.
Because you know what I normally do, like a dumbass, the last few times, is run up with a stun gun and just, well, I take out as quick as I can. As it turns out, once I actually paid attention to where they were standing, I realized I could get all three of them in a single shot.
Alright, so I'm basing these sticks on these. Do you think these ones are better or these ones are better?
Well, it's your personal choice.
Silver or gunmetal?
Either of them, I think, so...
Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle, isn't it? Like, the color, I mean.
No, I'm saying not my thing.
Access granted.
I don't care. I want your opinion on which one's closer to the color.
For that?
I'm basing it off this. The bolt.
It's gray, that's all I gotta say.
So, silver or gunmetal?
Probably gunmetal, but whatever. It's your choice.
Bro, you know me. When I get a controller, I like to mod the hell out of it. And here's the thing. I have 0. I have X.
Yeah, now you're going with Axel.
Access granted.
Come on!
Oh, by the way, this is important. Fire destroys White Helix Lab, Twisted Cedar, Michigan, PNN. At 4:36 a.m. on July 18th, firefighters were called to White Helix Labs to fight an early morning blaze, but by the time they arrived, the main building was already engulfed in flames. General Manager Michael Barris could not be reached for comment, but a pre-recorded message had been left on White Helix Labs' toll-free line, stating that nobody is believed to have been hurt in the fire. That message was later removed when firefighters began pulling bodies from the wreckage.
Oh,
The recovery operations are currently ongoing. Fire Chief Minnie Hawkins told reporters, but also stated that the circumstances behind the blaze are very suspicious. No shit. Oh hey, it gets worse. White Helix Labs, a subsidiary of VersaLife, is a bio-research firm studying childhood genetic diseases.
okay.
It's important to note this.
No, I'm picking up on what you're throwing down, buddy.
Also, going to point out, we've already seen who the owner of VersaLife is.
Oh.
So, you know that cutscene at the very beginning of the game where you see the guy with the cigar?
Oh, yeah.
Touching the touchscreen? That's, Bob Page is his name. Keep it in mind, because his name is actually kind of important. as he is from the original series.
Voice.
So he is still very much alive by the events of the original Deus Ex. Also, so are most of the people we come across actually in the in that. This is the owner of Piket's. Morgan Everett, I think his name was.
Morgan Lefebvre. What?
That's a woman. This is a dude. I think.
Morgan's.
No. That's not what I'm thinking of, by the way.
Bird!
No. You know what I'm thinking of? Is the whole Randy Feltface skit.
No.
And Morgan. Before that even happens, it's just like, and Morgan managed to pull himself together for all of 10 seconds before breaking down again on the stairs and letting go of the bookshelf.
Yeah, okay. That's as far as you need to go.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, if you go too far. Oh.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are. Yes, if you tell somebody's skit story.
No, because I'm not. I can't do it word for word.
Yeah, obviously, but still.
I just love how it starts.
Yes.
Sky, Chapter 2. Oh.
So I bought a bookshelf on
Gumtree. And then I picked up the whole thing for the skit, and it's just him not getting.
I love the animated version of it. It's so good.
There's an animated version.
Yeah, some people like animated the hell out of it. It's great.
Okay, this is important. Pay attention.
It's a lady.
Did I leave my door open? Wait, you're not from Rolling Mills. You're too handsome to be from Rolling Mills.
No, I'm not. Mrs. Michelle Walters, is it? My name's Adam Jensen.
No, you much too old.
I'm sorry, what?
You must be from Rolling Mills. And please, it's Miss Walters.
Brent Radford sent me. Do you remember him? He's a detective.
Yes, lovely gentleman. He still has my photos of Adam when he was a baby. Oh, could you be a dear and fetch them for me? I forgot who has them, though.
Are these the photographs?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I haven't seen Adam Jensen in such a long time. Forever, it seems. Such a happy baby.
I would love to hear more about the boy in those photographs.
Such a polite and handsome young man. It'll be my pleasure. The boy in the photo, Adam. Jensen was never really his last name, you know. We only gave that to him after the fire.
Fire?
At White Helix Lab. That's where Adam's real parents worked. At least I think they were his parents. All those babies, the gene therapy they went through. But Adam was special.
Special? How?
He survived what they did to those babies. He was one of a kind. Then, when we heard they were going to use him to inoculate the next batch of infants...
Wait, what were they doing to the babies?
I wish I could remember. I was just part of a nursing staff. But Adam's parents, they started the fire. Yes, I remember that. They asked me to hide Adam. Then they started the fire. Poor things. They never got out in time.
So they started a fire at White Helix Labs. And you hid me.
No, not you, dear. Adam Jensen. Or at least I think that was his name. Well, I gave him to the Jensens to raise. They were a lovely couple.
Miss Walters, my Adam's real parents. Who were they?
I'm sorry. What were we talking about? Oh, when are them Rolling Mills
I think
people
she's
gonna
playing.
get here with my
Well, by the way, you don't interact with her again, but
Miss Walters, please. I know it was a while ago, and remembering all the details might be hard. But do you think you can try and focus
Playing
for a
dumb
minute?
so she can stay
What
safe.
did you tell the detective?
Well, Mr. Radford and I spoke about many, many things. But don't you have meals to deliver? And where is my dinner?
Miss Walters, please. I know it was a while ago, and remembering all the details might be hard. But do you think you can try and focus for a minute? What did you tell the detective?
Well, Mr. Radford.
Thank you for your time, Miss Walters.
Oh, before I forget, if you see Adam, could you please give him this? It's for all the birthdays and Christmases I've missed. I've been
then
saving
again,
them.
it could be.
I'll make sure he gets it.
Thank you, dear. Why, he must be 12 or 13 by now. Make sure he gets
He's
something
got
nice.
age.
No. He's aged. It has been. It actually has been legitimately.
Okay, so she's just misinterpreting the dates.
She is suffering from either dementia or Alzheimer's, I think it was.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Pritchard, I need you to assign a temporary security detail to an apartment on Brooklyn Court until I can figure out a more permanent solution. The woman's name is Walters, Michelle Walters.
Security detail? What the hell, Jensen? Who is this woman?
Did I get stuck somewhere?
She's family, but she's vulnerable. I'll explain later. Just do this for me, please. And not a word to Sarah. Can I trust you on this, Pritchard?
Christ, Jensen. All right. I'll do it. But there better be a damn good reason for this.
There is. I'll fill you in next time I see you. But right now I need to get back to work.
What time is it?
And Pritchard, thanks.
Yeah.
What time is it?
8:39.
Oh. Okay. This is gonna be fun because I did not do the dialogue option with Taggart. This is gonna be a bit of a nightmare. I am literally treading unknown waters. Moto-kun. I love how there's a kun there. Coming soon to the Detroit Convention Center, William Taggart, no better, the myth of human augmentations. Well, okay. How do I address this subject, to be honest? It's a little more complicated than it seems.
Everything seems to be under control in the convention center. And Taggart? He's on stage now. His protection is deep.
Yeah, that don't mean shit. I could go on a rampage. And is this on the direct PlayStation store?
No, this is a custom website.
Yeah, look at the cost of that though.
I know, it's because there's a whole bunch of custom stuff like this.
You put all that on there.
They can do grips, they can do colors, they can't do everything that I want. So I'm gonna have to.
Oh yeah, another bug.
I'm going to ask I'm basically setting up a base augmentation, and then I'll be messing with it even further afterwards.
Okay.
Because they, for whatever reason, they only do face buttons, not the extra buttons. I guess they're not brave enough to try.
Alright. I'm saving before I go in there. Oh my gosh, it's so much faster in the new one. This really tells me how dated and clunky the PS3 is.
I could have told you that. Language.
Damn it. Oh, don't save! I could do that, but then I have to start fighting people. And that kind of defeats the purpose. Just so you know, what happens if I go the other way is I break into his dressing room, hack his computer, and if I have the necessary proof to, for Sentinel shit, so the videos and all that, upload it to his computer. And then it makes life really interesting.
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world...
Where's your sidekick, Taggart? 6 months ago, Seraph Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Seraph's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Seraph scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Seraph Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Seraph and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years. But that's not why I'm here. Seraph scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
I don't know what the right option is here, and I don't want to make a mistake. I'd like to look it up, but...
Do you want me to look it up?
Mr. Jensen?
You got a lot of nerve to accuse me of lying. I'm not the one standing in front of a crowd of people hiding my involvement in kidnapping and murder.
My involvement, Mr. Jensen? Your recording doesn't prove that.
Are you going ahead without it? Without me?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I know why you came here instead of taking your recording to the police. I know the real reason for your accusations, and you're not entirely to blame for what you're doing. It is common, after trauma such as the one you suffered, to fixate on the event, to stay blocked in the past. In a word, you're obsessed.
Beta.
You're right. Picking up my life after that surgery was the hardest thing I've ever done. Hell, first time I saw myself in a mirror, I smashed the damn thing. But I've gotten past it, because I know that what I need to do to make things right is help the other victims of that attack.
Well, you may have a point. Perhaps. As you know, I was a practicing psychologist before I devoted my life to ending the threat of augmentation. And I've seen this kind of behavior before. You're confused. You consider me your enemy, and you think the only way you can regain control is to defeat me in some way. You're wrong, I'm afraid.
I have an idea, Taggart. Why don't I give my recording to that reporter down there? He has a machine that can prove it's real right now, once and for all. Of course, when he says it's genuine, I guess it'll be top news story for the next few weeks, and you can kiss your vote goodbye. On the other hand, if you talk to me backstage, I can hold on to this recording, and you can keep the benefit of the doubt for a little while longer.
Very adroit, Mr. Jensen. Nicely played. I see you have me over a barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Ooh, how I didn't screw that up is beyond me. It's funny having to deal with this. That's not the room. That's the... Hey, I got it.
You've earned a trophy. The Throwdown.
I went to the wrong door. What the hell? Oh, this one here.
Imagine he gets axed because you went to the wrong door.
Heck. Yeah. It was the first door.
On teams of augmented super soldiers.
Shit.
Boy.
Mr. Jensen, I appreciate you allowing me to deal with this in a more discreet manner.
Save it, Taggart. You've wasted enough of my time as it is. Now, where's Sandoval?
He has an apartment he uses when in this city, on Grand River Road. He mentioned he was feeling very run down, so I can only assume he went there.
I see.
He's not an evil man, Mr. Jensen. If he's done what you say, it's only because of his brother, Ezekiel. A man you might know better as Zeke Sanders.
That's a big name in the second game, isn't it?
No, we've already met him.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't do this. I didn't do it this way.
Okay.
So I didn't know about this connection because when you get to the dealing with Sandoval, he doesn't actually tell you. So, you remember the guy in the factory with the eye patch that you have to talk down from shooting the lady?
Yes.
That's Zeke Sanders.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's his brother.
Sanders? The man who attacked Sarah's manufacturing plant?
I knew nothing about it until after it was over, and then I tried. I tried to convince Isaiah not to follow in his footsteps.
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please. Isaiah has done so much for so many needy people, people suffering from implant rejection. Promise me you will deal with him fairly.
That all depends on Isaiah.
I understand, but please try.
I will. I'm going to repeat what I did last time.
The footage sparking the riots
Where is
appears
it?
to show scientists
Should be on
performing
the table
crude,
still.
torture-like experiments on teams of augmented super soldiers. Just minutes ago, Zhao
So
Yunru, CEO
here
of Taiwan
is the
Medical
big thing with that.
commented on the images.
Where's the right way? Oh, I guess I'll go around this way. Exit storage room. Just to avoid causing further issues. So that being said, finding out Zeke Sanders' brother kind of makes sense considering what happens when you go into the apartment. You'll see.
I got pinged again.
No. Well, did you hear what I said?
What?
I said, it's finding out Zeke Sanders is his brother makes sense as to what happens in the apartment. No, he's there. I didn't realize he was there until he came out and shot me in the face the first time around. So I didn't realize he was on the other side of the door.
I know everyone's involved with the riots. Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki. Of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on riot control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
I have to admit, Nikki, I'm having a hard time believing White could come up with something like this. He can barely tie his own shoelaces without tripping all over himself.
That was then. This is now. After his last stint in Standish, he got bug-eyed crazy. Started talking about how the gang war in Derelict Row was all part of a government plot, and it's time he did something about it.
I remember him saying that augmented kid we took down last year was a cover-up.
Exactly. And he's been railing against Wayne Haas, the PD, and anyone else involved in that ever since. I'm telling you, Adam, he's been getting more and more violent. Now he's got explosives, and we've got a giant bullseye painted on our ass.
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew, but he's a 3-strike perk facing a dime on some damn parole violation. He's trying to cop a deal, so nobody trusts him. Thing is, I know he's reliable. He hasn't bullshitted me yet, and I don't think he's doing it now.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials from some government stash out in Highland Park. It's all I know so far. But it all fits. He was last seen ranting at a rally about shattering the foundation of the hypocrisy or some bullshit like that. You know, quoting Che Guevara and talking about violent revolution.
Did he have the shirt, too?
What? Anyway, he practically named the date and time of this reckoning. And it's tonight. It has to be.
Nikki, look, I don't work for the city anymore, and I don't exactly have a lot of time right now.
Yeah, I understand. Look, the cops have a Deadpool going. I don't like it, but you kill a cop killer and you get a bounty. I usually reserve this to pay off our CIs, but if Jacob really is going after us, then he's as good as dead as far as I'm concerned. You take him out, the bounty is yours. To be honest, though, I'd rather see him rotting behind bars. If you can knock him out and give him to us alive, I'll try to sweeten the deal.
What is it exactly that you need me to do?
You mean you'll help me out? Really?
I didn't say that. Assuming I did agree to help, what would you need me to do exactly?
Oh. Well, based on Jacob's history and his new political agenda, I can almost guarantee he's going after cops. I've warned everyone working street detail and anyone else who'd listen to keep an eye out. But with half the force tied up with the protests and rioting, I can't get the manpower for a proper search. I need you to check a few spots my CI thinks Jacob could be at, and take care of the threat if you can. Even if you find nothing, great. It put my mind at ease, at least.
Fine, I'll help. Let's go over what we know, just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right
I
now!
don't blame him.
Nikki, you're a cop. Act like it. How are you gonna earn your stripes if you shit yourself under pressure like some wet behind the ears rookie at the academy?
Fuck. You're right. Damn it. I'm sorry. I lost my head. I'm still in the game, Adam. It won't happen again. You can trust me on this.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, and he wouldn't risk hanging around the bank or transit station. They've got those security cameras with facial recognition software. And the precinct is shut down thanks to the internal affairs investigation. That leaves the precinct alleys and sewers as the most probable places to find White. I'm going to get on the horn and update my CO. Can you check those two locations? And Jensen, be careful. White may have left booby traps lying around. He's like that, now that I think about it.
No problem. Anything else you can give me?
I don't know. You remember what White looks like, right? Tall, Caucasian, skinhead? He's not the quietest guy, so you'll probably hear him before you see him.
Yeah, a real philosopher king. I remember.
Yeah, so if you just keep your eyes and ears open, I'm sure you'll find him. Also, I heard he's had some major augmentation work done. I'd be extra careful around him. I think the White we used to know has been replaced with something much worse.
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get backup to expand the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen, please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Also, as I've already completed this side quest before, I know exactly where to go. What time is it? What?
It is 9.
Like on the dot?
Yes.
Is there a problem if I finish this and then call it? Oh, I keep forgetting I have 4 Praxis kit points. Or 4 Praxis points. I really need to use them. Okay, booby traps.
And we're on the right.
Yeah, there's some. Doesn't leave me much of a choice. Okay, let's use that. I got. Hey, buddy, come around the corner all the way.
All the way. All the way.
As long as it doesn't fall in the water, I'm okay.
Does that count as a kill like Metal
Yep.
Gear does?
Yep.
Jeez. I hate that.
Yeah. By the way,
Access
there are
granted.
2 ways to do this. I can also break the canisters if I really wanted to.
Alright.
I want you facing the corner, not... Where's the damn computer that he had? Oh, shit. Supposed to be a How?
Access granted.
Thank you. Now I'm not gonna get shot in the face.
Alright. What is the next step?
By the way, I did kill him my first playthrough.
Yeah, I mean, considering you knew, not surprised.
Well, here's the thing. I shot him with the taser. With the stun gun, he fell into the water. So it was a moment of, and then I checked his corpse and was like, oh shit, he's dead. It's like, well, that was a great idea. I was not happy. You know why?
Why?
Because there is an achievement in the game for beating it without killing anybody. Environmental kills count. There are only there are certain circumstances which don't count. Some of them being boss fights. There's also a couple of others that count, but they're like weird situations under specific circumstances. I had to look it up. Either way. Time to go back to the convention center. And then all there. Because we are going to start dealing with, actually that's actually not too bad.
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time. We gotta find White before he blows something up.
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and is sending some men to help out. We'll take it from here.
Great. Anything else?
Yeah, like we talked about. Here's your cut of the Deadpool bounty. I threw in a little something extra for bringing him in alive. It's good to know you're still one of the good guys, Jensen.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb. I managed to disable it, but you might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit! I totally forgot about that. I'll get EOD on it right away. Last thing we need are more casualties. Man, I'm sure glad I bumped into you tonight. You're gonna have to let me buy you a pint down at Maggie's sometime. If I hang around you long enough, maybe some of that famous Jensen swagger will rub off on me.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime. Take care of yourself, Nikki.
Nora 92 to Central. Come in, Central. Over.
Nora 92, this is Central. Over.
That code 10 I called in earlier, it's actually gas ordnance. We need EOD down there for cleanup, stat. Tell first response to keep their hands off, and we should quarantine the block just to be sure. Over.
10-4, Nora 92. Thanks for the heads up. Stand by for updates. Central out.
I like that little detail because that wasn't necessary to have.
Yeah. Like, he didn't have to do that. We could just go on suspension of disbelief that he did it when we left.
Yeah.
But
it's a nice detail because it makes it feel like a properly lived in.
Exactly, yeah.
Alright, folks. That's all for tonight. We will see you again tomorrow night for some more Spirit of Justice and Thousand Year Door. No D&D for a little while.
We're not doing Saturdays or Sunday streams until the New Year's.
Yep. So if you want to know what's going on further past that point, please check out our page. Our schedule is listed. Also, join our Discord and our lovely community. Have a good night. Ciao.
Laters.